China is poised to reinforce naval pressure with new AJX002 extra-large underwater drone, and that's just the beginning. At its recent parade in Beijing, massive submarine drones rolled out alongside hypersonic systems, stealth jets, and directed energy platforms. But the star of the show wasn't on the surface, it was hidden beneath the waves. What makes these drones so transformative? How might they reshape undersea dynamics? At the heart of the parade, one headline captured attention: China to reinforce naval pressure with new AJX002 extra-large underwater drone. For the first time, the AJX002 appeared publicly, following hints in rehearsal footage and satellite photos. This enormous vehicle belongs to a new class called SLUVs, extra-large uncrewed underwater vehicles, stretching nearly the length of an 18-wheeler truck. Its mission is endurance, long-distance journeys under the ocean's surface without depending on a crewed submarine. The AJX002 was displayed alongside the HSU-100, a thicker, more compact variant. Together, these drones formed what commentators called an unmanned maritime combat formation. Their designs reflect different uses. The AJX002's slim profile suggests speed and range, while the HSU-100 emphasizes durability and payload capacity. The scale of investment in these drones shows how important they are to China's evolving strategy at sea. What sets these platforms apart is their versatility. SLUVs can quietly patrol shipping lanes, monitor submarine cables, or linger undetected near ports. Their autonomy makes them unpredictable. Once deployed, they can vanish into the depths, reappearing hours, or even days later in an entirely different zone. Size matters here. With their massive hulls, drones like the AJX002 can carry far more fuel and equipment than smaller systems. That allows them to sustain operations in the vast Pacific Ocean, where distances challenge traditional naval forces. Analysts suggest that these drones may also act as silent scouts, feeding back information that shapes larger fleet movements above the waves. Seen together, the AJX002 and HSU-100 mark a leap in undersea capabilities. They aren't simply technological showpieces, they're operational tools that can extend presence, apply pressure, and disrupt established assumptions about undersea awareness. The significance of China's extra-large submarine drones lies in their ability to operate where detection is most difficult. Oceans naturally shield activity, radio waves struggle to penetrate water, sonar can be deceived, and visual tracking is nearly impossible at depth. This environment gives uncrewed drones an extraordinary advantage. One of the most critical roles for the AJX002 and its counterparts is disrupting surveillance systems. Undersea cables and listening arrays form the backbone of maritime monitoring, particularly in the Pacific. These drones can quietly interfere with or map those networks, weakening the ability of others to track submarine movements. By threatening these hidden lines, they reshape the balance of undersea awareness. Another potential use is covert mine laying. In scenarios where access needs to be restricted, drones could deploy mines around strategic ports or shipping routes without the visibility of a surface blockade. For Taiwan, this represents a quiet but potent form of maritime pressure, difficult to detect, harder to counter. Long-range endurance is another factor. These drones are built to travel hundreds of miles on a single deployment. Their size allows them to carry fuel for extended missions, meaning they could move from one side of the Pacific to another without requiring support. That makes them less predictable and more versatile than traditional submarines tied to bases. Importantly, these drones represent scale. While other nations are experimenting with SLUVs, China appears to have advanced rapidly, with multiple designs already tested and at least 2 presented publicly. This suggests not just development, but readiness for deployment in significant numbers. In military terms, mass can create momentum. What matters is not one drone, but dozens operating in concert. In practical terms, these drones embody a form of asymmetric advantage. Rather than competing head-to-head in areas like carrier groups or surface fleets, they offer a way to subtly undermine those strengths from below. It's a reminder that in modern defense strategy, disruption often matters more than direct confrontation. The decision to publicly unveil the AJX002 wasn't just about technology, it was about sending a message. The parade was carefully orchestrated, with leaders from Russia and North Korea present alongside China's own leadership. That image alone was a statement. Partnerships matter, and technological displays are part of global signaling. This reveal also doubled as a form of marketing. Nations already purchasing Chinese systems, such as Myanmar, had front-row seats to view the latest hardware. For Beijing, showcasing uncrewed submarine drones wasn't just about deterrence. It was about influence, offering potential buyers a glimpse of what aligning with China's technology could mean. Equally important was the thematic thread of autonomy. The AJX002, robotic wolves, loyal wingman aerial drones, all pointed to a philosophy of embracing automation. While many nations debate the ethics or feasibility of putting artificial intelligence into operational decisions, China has chosen to push forward confidently. The message is clear: autonomy will be central to its future capabilities. These systems also fit into a larger pattern of asymmetric investment. Rather than trying to match other powers ship for ship or plane for plane, China is focusing on platforms that disrupt assumptions. Hypersonic missiles threaten surface fleets, lasers aim to neutralize electronics, and submarine drones operate in the hidden depths. Together, they create a complex challenge that stretches resources and changes planning. Still, observers note challenges remain. Hardware alone does not guarantee effectiveness. Integration into command structures, training, and real-world testing are all hurdles yet to be fully demonstrated. Centralized command may slow adaptability in unpredictable situations, and many of these systems could still be early-stage designs. But whether or not every detail is perfected, the scale of ambition is unmistakable. Another dimension of the messaging is timing. By choosing to display the AJX002 now, China is signaling confidence not just in the hardware, but in the direction of its technological strategy. It's a way of saying, we are not only catching up, we are setting the pace. The unveiling ties into broader narratives of scientific progress and innovation, which resonate both domestically and abroad. Ultimately, the message is twofold. Domestically, this parade reinforces confidence in technological progress. Internationally, it suggested a new era in which uncrewed systems play as large a role as traditional fleets. By unveiling the AJX002, China wasn't just revealing a machine. It was rewriting expectations about what kind of tools will define the future of maritime power. China's unveiling of the AJX002 and its extra-large underwater drones wasn't just about showing new machines. It was a declaration that the deep ocean is becoming the next frontier of technology and influence. These drones, alongside hypersonics, lasers, and autonomous systems, highlight a shift towards stealth, endurance, and innovation rather than traditional strength in numbers. The big question is not only what these platforms can do, but how they will change the way global powers think about security beneath the waves. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on space exploration and scientific discoveries, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Also, you can visit our website, spaceinews.com. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.